Okay, so yeah, Lubar is we're a family office based out of Milwaukee. Company's been around for 50 years, started by a guy named Shel Lubar, who is 88 and still comes in the office today. Really what we found beneficial, or what I found beneficial about the conference, is the interaction with executives that you don't get at other conferences. We're a generalist, so really not industry specific, but if we see a deal come across our desk and we want to be knowledgeable on the space, this is a great way to build up your bench.
Why is it important that executives say more about building up your bench?
Sure. So when we go into a management presentation and we want to show that we're not just money and capital,
why is that important these days?
Well, because capital is freely available.
Yeah, it's a commodity, right?
It's a commodity, and we don't just want to be a big checkbook. We want to add some value to the business, and we hope that the sellers and the management team see that value as well.
So my guess is you ask them to roll money.
Oh, absolutely. Our structure is we want to be a majority. It doesn't have to be a majority, but we prefer that. That'd be 50%, 60, 70, 80, 90. And that's fine. You guys cut this, right?
Yeah.
So our structure is we want to own 50, 60, 70, 80% of the business and have the other management team own the rest. We want to have skin in the game. Mm-hmm. Why? Because we want them to be there on Saturday if there's an issue. But we know businesses don't always operate to perfection, and we want them to be personal, have some skin in the game as well.
What's your ideal type of executives, the range of executives that you want to meet here at these conferences? If we could magically deliver them, give me some examples.
Sure. A guy that's been in corporate America for 15, 20 years, not a guy that's bounced around from firm to firm to firm. That would be because we don't want them to bounce around while they're under our watches. We want them to find a home. Yep. Our long-term horizon is, we say 10 to 15 years, which that's long in this industry. We want them to stick around for the nature of the investment.
So why would they want to come to a conference like this versus they should just send a resume and call you up and tell them what you can do? What's the difference here?
It's a relationship business. It's about interactions, face-to-face. You can tell right away whether you're going to connect with someone and whether their style fits with your company style. Not everyone meets that criteria. A lot did.
So, well, why don't they just call you and set up a meeting directly versus, coming to this? What's the difference?
Sure. We had 2.5, 3 hours today, and I met 10 new executives.
Okay.
For us to set that up and travel, that would take 2 weeks. So it's a huge time saver.
And but why, as an executive, if I want to get in private equity, what do you see the benefits of me going through the BlackmoreConnects process? What do they do for me? Oh,
if I'm an executive, I can pick my pony, and who do I want to bring to the dance when there's an opportunity that comes across your desk? You have the chance to sell the PE firm before the PE firm actually knows about the deal.
And how's that a benefit? What about if I only have a deal thesis at this time? I'm intent on funding targets. I'm out looking. I can't get anyone to the table. Why is it beneficial for me to then come here early?
Sure. A lot of people want to buy a business, but a lot of people don't have the person behind them, a backer, and that's an opportunity for the executive to find that backer here at this conference.
Private equity firms, family offices. What's the benefits, all the different benefits you can imagine that the BlackmoreConnects value proposition has?
Sure. So family office is, we're in this game for a long time. We're going to be in this game for a long time. It's building up the bench. You can't be in every industry, but when you do get in the industry, you want to be knowledgeable. And this is a great way to meet people that have expertise. Everyone brings something different to the table. It's just a matter of kind of who you partner with.
And I also would say that the other thing BlackmoreConnects is they pre-vet everyone. They train them of how private equity works and weed out those people who are just coming to you to, hey, hire me. Look how great I am.
Yep.
Right? That's everything.
That's correct. I would say everyone that we met here today certainly qualified to be on the management team, to sit on the board. So that was evident here today.